Now, Arlen, hello. Hello, small
Only I caught
child.
the Antimatter Legion sooner. Oh, I'm fine. This pain is nothing, really. I'm used to it. In fact, I should be proud of it. It's a reminder of being able to protect everyone.
God.
But, don't tell lead researcher Asta what I just said.
How's the space station?
There were a few researchers who didn't make it. The
Wow.
rest are fine, mostly minor injuries. But I'm worried about their mental states. Most of them came to the space station because they admired Madame Herta. But now they can't reach her or even their own families. I just hope they can all survive this crisis. My first impression was that she was the daughter of a rich family, owners of a big company. She was kind to me, though. When she went to the space station, I followed her. I don't know much about science, but I'm glad to be able to protect people in pursuit of their research.
Alright, I'll let you get some rest.
I hope all this chaos will end soon.
Sure. Items obtained. Cool. Oops, sorry. Let's go to... Oh. Let's help some scientists. Hey, Abraham.
I need to leave. I need to run from this forsaken... No, it's impossible. I can run from yesterday, I can run from today, but tomorrow will always be one step ahead of me.
Very
Look,
true.
the obstacle detection terminal has recorded 142,856 attacks. The next count will be 142,857.
That's
I
true.
know in my heart that when I see that hopelessly beautiful cyclic number, it will mean the poetic end of my life cycle.
Life is but a path to death, but not a death.
How insightful. Yes, of course. The closer you approach death, the more you appreciate life. I will pull myself together. Thank you. That was kind of you.
You're welcome. Former security staff. You might have to do something to do with society as well, but today it is security. I can read, I promise.
Push the stick down, Alfred. Oh, sorry, I got the wrong person. Thanks, kid. We're doing some pre-checks for the satellite remote sensing. I'll hold down the button to monitor the signal, and you push the control stick according to my instructions. But first, let's talk about the controls. Up is the spectrometer, down is the filter, left is the reference level, and right is the attenuator. Our pre-checks have 3 steps. Turning on the spectrometer, then the attenuator, and finally outputting the signal to the filter. It's quite a bit to remember. You got everything?
Alright, so we're going up, right, down. Up, right, down.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Up, right, down.
Wonderful, thank you. That was very helpful of you, kid. Alfred was the researcher in charge of this. He was in the storage zone earlier. He didn't make it back. Abraham was close to him. I don't know how to tell him about it. The top priority is to preserve the space station and concentrate on the work at hand.
Take the express and leave. I'll stay.
But...
Let's go.
That's a big boy.
Lysome's defense shield won't hold much longer. You all need to hurry. I'll be here. You've got to fend them off.
lost communications.
Are you thinking of going back? Well, let me remind you, that's the Doomsday Beast, the Legion's planet destroyer.
The space station is Herta's creation. As long as the Lord Ravager doesn't intervene, there should be no problems.
But we can't just run away like this, right?
The Doomsday Beast can rip off the defense shield like tearing paper. And Herta's not here. The station's defenses are too weak to stand against the Antimatter Legion. Either way, the Legion has the blessing of the Aeon Nanook. They came prepared, and everyone here is not.
That's why we have to leave and take her with us.
She's that important?
She's the one who can help us turn the tides. Of course, I may be wrong.
As you say so. All right. What should we do next?
This is the supply zone where the maintenance crew works. There's a path here that leads to the railway platform. Let's head over there and meet up with Welt.
Mr. Yang? Mr. Yang's here too? Didn't he stay on the Express?
The Astral Express tracks our coordinates in real time. And with such a huge change in the space station's movements, there's no way Mr. Yang wouldn't have noticed.
I can almost guarantee that your Mr. Yang is already on his way. Right now, we might be able to handle things if it's just the Doomsday Beast, but if the Destruction's Emanator were to appear...
The Destruction's Emanator?
Let's hurry up and get out of here. I'll explain later.
So, a few unlocks later, and now have quite the party actually. But yeah, so I have quite a lot of stuff already. I should be blazing through everything at this point. So let's continue. I don't even have max technique points yet. That is interesting. Alright, let's go.
Keep at it.
The exit's over there. How do we get to it?
Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it.
Ah, yeah, it's the platform.
The Express isn't here.
Nope.
It has to be nearby. Let me go take a peek with my sharp eyes.
Well, I don't see the Express. And another achievement, which is really, really nice.
Wait, March!
Huh?
The Doomsday Beast. It's really here.
Get down here!
Careful, everyone! Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Alright, boss fight time. Alright, this could be a
Here to crash the party?
bad for Serval.
Turn up the volume. Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
Do you have answers? Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Rules are made to be broken. You've outstayed your welcome!
Left hand is broken.
Combat is a series of precise... One at a time! You won't get away!
Ratios after her. Alright, that was part 1. Fairly easy. This will hurt.
It'll take more than that.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
93 damage.
Never stop thinking.
Take this!
0 points. Next. Fail. Get out.
Alright, stuff is boosted.
Rules are made to be broken. Keep up. My tempo!
Do you have answers? Think.
You won't get away!
Perfect.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I know
This should be fine for both arms. Both broken. Oh, I do have to... Okay.
Come one, come all.
Turn up the volume.
Let's go.
Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all. What happened? Who is that? Reach the end of the story.
Mr. Yang, is she...
They're okay now. Let's talk somewhere else.
Is this the space station?
It is. Hi. Hi, Danny boy.
It's good that you've made it through in one piece. You can rest easy now that the threat from the Legion has been neutralized.
What? Did we win?
Well, this invasion seems to be nothing more than a random provocation. As soon as the Doomsday Beast fell, the Legion retreated. I guess I'll leave you to rest up a bit for the time being. By the way, what's your beacon address? That way, if anything happens, I can contact you.
Yay!
Go see Himiko when you have the time. She said she had something to discuss with you.
New message. Alright. For anything related to the data bank, come find me.
You're awake. I had March and Dan Hung stay by the express to keep an eye on things. It's almost time. She should be arriving any moment now.
I've only been gone, what, a few months? And the space station is already in this state?
Welcome back, Herta. This is the true master of the space station. Genius Society number 83, Herta.
At least give me a proper introduction. Genius Society number 83? Of all my outstanding achievements, that's what you want to mention?
You're a robot?
What you're seeing here is one of my puppets. I'm using her to talk to you. So, this little twerp has the Stelle now? Huh. I'll have to take a good look.
Oh no.
Truly amazing! I built a whole space station just to contain this unactivated Stellaron and keep the blue from disaster. Yet someone was able to achieve that with this little twerp's body? How did they do it?
Moreover, the Stellaron is still very stable in her body.
You're right! This little one's body truly is strange.
Don't call me little one.
Compared to me, you are. How old are you even?
Don't judge a book by its cover, Herta. Case in point, that puppet body of yours is actually much smaller than her.
That's beside the point. Hey, is this one the same kind as that March 7? If that were true... Can I bring her in for some research?
Wow.
That's not up to me to decide. You can ask her yourself.
Study what?
Study you, of course. Your body contains a Stellaron, which in some sense is no different than storing a bomb. Who knows what might happen? Maybe it'll blow you to bits someday. You should be grateful that this genius is willing to help you out. I still have some interest now, but once that's gone, I'm not studying you even if you beg me.
Wow.
I'm very interested now. So there's almost nothing I won't accommodate. A Stellaron in your body? How interesting is that? Be grateful that I'm offering to help you out. This is a service even the IPC can't buy.
You understand now? Herta wants you to stay in her space station.
Well, I'm going to have to modify your wording here. This little twerp can only stay temporarily until the research is done. Or maybe I'll lose interest halfway through and they can just beat it.
And after that?
Not my problem.
You also have another option. The Astral Express. If you want, you can leave with us. The Express has its fair share of experiences with Stellarons. The thing you're worried about and the answers we're looking for are one and the same. Besides, we can come back anytime to let Herta conduct her research. She's absolutely fascinated now.
Well, works for me. Keeps this subject fresh, too. And that way, I won't need to keep worrying about this little twerp all the time. Perfect.
Get on the express or stay behind. You really are the most self-centered person I've ever met. I'll think about Himiko's offer.
Yes, give it some good thought. Just remember to come back often. Make an appointment in advance with Asta or Arlen so I can make time to study you.
There's no need to rush into this, Herta. Asta's in the master control zone. Let's let her have a talk with Asta first and decide for herself. I'll be waiting for you on the platform. It's no hurry if you still have things to do or someone to see. Come find me when you've made your decision.
New message. Soda, I need you for something good. Come to my office quickly. I'm waiting. But you're right next to me. Hi, I'm currently unavailable and won't be contacting you later.
I just came online. What do you want?
I haven't completely lost my interest in you. Ask what you gotta ask. Just say it. How many puppets do you have? 249 in service and another 32 as backups. I can't be bothered to control their walking, so I just keep plenty around in each area. What's in your collection here on the station? Curios that are mildly interesting and people who are utterly boring. You seem to own a lot of curios. Can I have one? Do you ask someone who's sentenced to live to share some prison time with you just because that person can? If you would, it means you're funny. If you wouldn't, it means you're smart. Why do you own the space station and how do you run it? APC doesn't mind other investment and I didn't reject their offer. As for its day-to-day, you need to ask Asta. Yep, whatever. Alright. Time to go to the little twerp.
Hey, there you are.
How do you get here so soon?
I haven't moved. What you're seeing is one of my remote-controlled puppets. They're all over the station. I just connect to one wherever I am needed. Enough chit-chat. I am working on a big project with a few colleagues. If we succeed, it will answer the ultimate question that's been puzzling us for thousands of amber eras. The truth about eons. Eons. Think about it. What mystical existences. Some eons used to be ordinary humans like you and me, but somehow they managed to obtain power beyond our imagination. They are mysterious, powerful, silent, and terrifying. It's hard to explain all the mysteries surrounding them. How were they created? Why were they created? What were they created for? Have you ever thought about these questions?
Can't say I have. 42? What's this got to do with me?
Well, indeed. It's got nothing to do with you, but we need you. Give me some time. I'll make this worthwhile for you, too. The four geniuses of the society wrote a program together. You see the big machine in the office? That machine contains a universe. Just like the universe we live in, but it's more streamlined and customized. I call it the metaverse.
Just keep it simple.
Really? That's what my partner said as well. Fine, I am a team player. Then let's call it the simulated universe. Now go and experience it for yourself. I will guide you in the simulated universe to make sure nothing happens to you. I'll even give you a substantial reward.
So this is the first closed beta.
Yes. Just stand there and the computer will read your brainwaves, then automatically generate an immersive simulated experience.
Alright. Seeing as this is part of the main scenario, I kinda have to do this. See, you can move around now. I want you to play Akivili and find some monsters to fight. Let's see which simulated Aeon will notice you first. I preloaded those two kits so you don't have to fight alone. Well, very kind of me, no? auto battle is here. There we go. There's a murmur in the amber sky. It's dusk. You look up and find countless copper ore, amber and opal falling from the sky. This is a wondrous mineral rain. In the steam, the colossal things stretch their spine from the mantle with a sledgehammer gripped in their broad palm. You open your eyes and realize that this is actually Qliphoth, the Aeon of Preservation. Is this some new trick by Herta? It's a huge roar around them. This is a warning for you. Then they disappear before your eyes. Our calculations are correct. Qliphoth, the Aeon of Preservation, has really appeared. Herta's voice suddenly sounded, and she let out an ambiguous giggle. The Aeon of Trailpraise, Akivili's revival, has attracted an old friend. But they have run away. Tell me more stories about the relationship between the Aeons. What you saw was the simulated Aeon carefully cultivated by Ruan Mei and Screwum. The simulated Aeons will ignore us just like the real ones, so I set your simulated identity as Akivili, Aeon of Trailblaze, to attract them. With a click of a tongue, Herta says, "Now, it seems that my judgment is correct. Next time you run into the Aeons, try to get something out of them." What do you want to know? Myths of the Aeon, anecdotes, love stories, the origin of the universe, anything will do. Herta was annoyed. Just think of something. I'll cover you for this test. See, I used my clearance to enhance your blessing. Now, you can go and have some fun. Don't ask why, just thank me. Go, pick one. Sure. Doesn't really matter right now. Use preservation blessings to increase your survivability, look for opportunities to improve your combat strength, and have an audience with the Ember Lord again. It's interesting that we are landing here, by the way.
Keep at it.
Alas, Qlip didn't come. I guess as much. Pick the blessing that turns shields into damage, and hurry onward. I'm going to speed up the process. Now, you're going to fight 3 times in a row.
Try that again.
Something about collecting the blessings, blah 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 blah.
The sanctuary.
Come on. Let's take the 3-star. Darn it. Well, they probably won't come. Sorry, I temporarily revoked your activity permissions. I need to apologize to you about something.
Noise.
I confess, I'm a little too eager for success. I won't interfere with the system again. Just play as you like. Qliphoth's appearance was probably just a coincidence. That's it. Anyway, I'm sorry. Uh-huh.
That enemy certainly isn't friendly.
Good night, my friends. The fight is over and you wait in place, but nothing happens. Go on. There's a long silence, followed by a deep sigh from Herta. I was expecting them to appear. Never mind. I'll switch off the simulated universe then. It'll only take a second, and you won't feel a thing. Let's check back in reality. They came! You hear Herta's stunned voice. No, not them. It's another Eon. It's The voice suddenly drifts off. You have a strange feeling about this, as if Herta's words solidified and the whole simulated universe became somehow unreal. You see a blurry figure made of mirror fragments, and the facial features are repeatedly refracted by the prism to form a mystery. Countless memories spring up before your eyes. The Aeon of Remembrance, fully. You see Kafka. Her body is stretched, deformed, and rubbed together with the umbrella in her hand, turning into water droplets and falling at your feet. You find yourself become a weeping Adluvan baby with an uncut umbilical cord. You remember that there is a golden scar on your body and golden blood flowing on the dying planet. You find yourself dark-skinned and wearing a robe on the wasteland. You find that you're a swift shadow across the abyss, reaching out to catch a shooting star. Then that voice suddenly came. The robe flutters and wraps around your dark skin. You laugh at exploration. Silk threads spin, overlap, and weave into oceanic words. Every word they say is connected to each other like a whisper. Before you could say anything, they suddenly disappear. Wait, let's talk about Kafka. We did it, Herta yells with excitement. That was fully. They thought you were the fallen Akivili, so they actively started a conversation with you. Fully is valuable for our research because they have the memories of all beings. They know almost as much about everything as News does, the Aeon of our edition. Come on out, Laverna. I want to upgrade the simulated universe. You need to stay in there even longer in the future. You said you wouldn't interfere anymore? It feels like a hook pulled at your belly button and your entire body tumbled in a circle. When you open your eyes, you're already back in Herta's office.
Success! I have to tell this news to Steven right away. Don't just stand there. Go in and see if you can get a few more words out of them or something.
Alright. I'll go now then.
I've upgraded the simulated universe. It now has more memory and can support longer sessions. The last round must have been pretty boring. I'll get Steven to add a few more interesting things.
Sure.
This part was made specifically with you in mind. Ready to have some fun?
Later. Not as good as adding more rewards.
Oh, but we will! After all, you're going to be spending more time on this project.
We will be
In a
spending quite some
nutshell,
time,
This
yes.
is a long scheduled version update with longer gameplay, more content, better rewards, and a more bizarre difficulty curve. So get ready and prepare to get back into the simulated universe. I'll help you out some more. Don't worry.
Hey, it's me. I got your number without asking. Are you still at the space station? Of course. We haven't said farewell yet. I'm already, yeah. The station's launching a program called Project Revival. If you have time, I'd like to ask for some help. My phone credits for this month are running out. This is the last mention. Come, I'll be waiting. Alright.
So, have you thought things through?
Actually, I wanted to, they asked me to talk to Asta. Let's go and see if I can actually talk to Asta.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Thank goodness you're all safe. It's a pity that we haven't had the chance to talk much, and now the Express is about to leave. Do you have any questions?
Is the damage serious?
Well, Madame Herta gave me a piece of code, which she apparently wrote on the way here. I just tried it out, and the defense shield's regenerating 3 times faster than before.
Nice.
Thanks to her, the antimatter legion outside is not much of a threat anymore. The space station's repairs and reconstruction can also begin smoothly, but internally. When the Stellaron was extracted, even for that brief moment, it corroded the space station and formed a new space, what we now call the fragmentum. The part that was corroded is irreversible, so the space station will always be in a state of quasi-fragmentum.
What are the effects of the
All
fragmentum?
existing fragmentums are connected, so there will be monsters that will enter the space station through its fragmentum. I talked with Arlan, and there's no easy solution to this problem at the moment. We can only increase the security and patrol frequency to protect the ongoing research.
Alright. Make sure you don't burn yourself out.
After all this is over, I'm putting my vacation time in with Madame Herta. I've got it all planned. I'll hop on an airship and give the blue a good look.
You can see it from the space station, you know.
Be that as it may, taking it in while on vacation and observing it during work are not the same thing.
Fair.
And if I have an actual full vacation, I can take my time to collect observational data and finish writing my paper. Of course, there's already a lot of published research on the blue, but I want to study it myself. It might sound a lot like work, but it's really just a hobby. There are no deadlines or quotas to meet, and I don't get paid.
It's not like you need the money anyway. Can I stay at the space station?
I like you, but you have a Stellaron in your body? If you were just wandering around, or if you agreed to be sealed away in an experiment pod, that would be fine. But if you're going to work in the space station long term, the Stellaron may have some serious effects on the station's fragmentum. As the lead researcher, that's a risk I cannot take.
Wow.
I can sense your enthusiasm for the space station, but I'm afraid I have to turn you away.
Damn. Is there really no way I can help?
If you wanted to come back and help, of course I wouldn't refuse you. Dan Hung helped inventory our rare items. March 7th said that she would help out as much as she can and connected over 50 wires in the electrical room. Everyone from the Express is so obliging. And I think you're pretty good at meddling, too. After all this is over, I'm putting my...
Let's see what that will go.
Well, I guess so. I haven't taken leave once since I joined the space station. Oh, and if I have an actual full vacation, I can take my time to collect... Of course, there's already a lot of... Well, Madame Herta gave me a piece. Thanks to her, when the Stellaron was extracted, the part that was...
Will I also be corroded by the fragmentum?
I'd like to know the answer to that as well. All existing fragmentums are connected, so monsters will be able to enter the space station through the fragmentum here. But it shouldn't allow anything to exit your body, so... I talked with Arlan, and there's no easy solution to this problem at the moment. We can...
Let me think.
Sure. No hurry.
So, have you thought things through?
Yes. I still have something to talk to you about, Timiko.
Go ahead, speak your mind.
Thank you.
There's no need to be so formal. You helped us defeat that big fella anyway. Plus, if we keep making pleasantries, we'll waste a whole day. You've done me a huge favor by defending the space station from the Antimatter Legion. And know that while Herta may not admit it, she owes me one. She won't refuse me if I ask for a favor in return. And it's probably not too much to ask for a rare item from the space station, right? How about we continue talking on the Express? I'll make you a cup of coffee. My special blend.
Ooh, coffee. That sounds like a good idea. Have you taken care of everything you need?
I was ready ages ago. I've been here so many times before. It should have just been an ordinary trip for me.
Oh.
But everything's not so ordinary anymore, is it? Walking the same path over and over will never be the same. There will always be something new. That's the meaning of trailblazing.
What's the next stop for the Express?
As always, to follow in the footsteps of Akivili. Sometimes we stop on other worlds, and we'll continue to do so. There are countless next stops in the galaxy. I love the vast reaches of space, and the Express does too. I want to seek out new worlds, and the Express wants to return to its former path.
Why invite me?
Because you're different.
Because of the Stellar?
Well, that might be the biggest reason. It's not the only one. I think you need a chance. A chance to discover just how different you really are from everyone else. Everybody keeps telling you how special you are and how you have a Stellaron inside you. But that's already plain as day to you. And no matter who tells you, be it me or Herta or anybody, it's not the same thing as feeling it yourself. You have to experience enough to know if you've gained or lost anything because of the Stellaron, and to know who you really are. Learn to control the Stellaron, and then you can control your destiny. The Stellaron might still be an enigma, but the fact of the matter is, it's a part of you. And you have to embrace this before you can move forward into the future.
I'm gonna go with this again and chose the second option.
Because you're different.
I'm very self-aware.
Well, the fact that you have a Stellaron in your body is not something most people can boast about. I think you need a chance. A chance to discover just how different you really are from everyone else. But that's already plain as day to you. You have to experience it. The Stellaron might... So, have you thought things through?
Yes. I want to join the Express.
Then come with me.
The way to celebrate.
Let's go.
I'll be waiting.
Time to get on.
Till we make it. Oh. We will see.
I'm over here.
Come with me, take the journey.
Hey, you over there looking dumbfounded. Yes, Pom-Pom's talking to you. Himiko told Pom-Pom about your situation. Now listen up. Pom-Pom will only say this once. Pom-Pom's sure there have been lots of people telling you how special you are lately. But this is the Astral Express, and everyone on here has their secrets. Since you chose to board, you can abide by the rules. You're not the only special one here. You'd best remember that. I'm Pom-Pom, the conductor. Just come find me if you have any trouble.
Oh, it's you. How do you feel?
Full of energy.
Great. Looks like your stamina is really quite special. In any case, I have to thank you for saving March.
I didn't think too much about
Helping
it.
others without a second thought, that is the most important quality of a hero. However, as long as the Stellaron is still in your body, you should be careful what you do. I don't know if Himiko and I can suppress it again. But I won't bore you any longer. So much happened at the space station, you must be tired. There should be some time until the next warp jump, so feel free to walk around and familiarize yourself with the environment.
Yes, sir. Can I talk to you more?
I won't bore you any longer. So much happened at the space station, you must be tired. There should be some time until the next warp jump, so feel...
What do you think? Does the Astral Express look the same as you imagined?
I feel like it's missing something.
March said something like that at first, too. Seems like you young people have similar tastes. Oh, right. March and Don Hung should both be in their rooms right now. You can go look for them. You youngsters should get along well.
What about here?
We usually meet up here, but our personal cabins are in the next carriage. Also, don't mind Pom-Pom's antics. They're actually pretty interested in you. It's just that we haven't had new passengers on the Express for a long while. All right, I won't steal Pom-Pom's thunder. If you have any questions, just go ask our conductor.
Sure. Alright.
Here already? I was just engaging in pleasantries. How can I help?
Where's Mushroom?
Why are you interested in her room? Ah, Pom-Pom remembers Himiko saying that you saved her. Very brave. Very foolhardy. But that is what a trailblazer should be like. March 7th's room is in the express sleeper compartment. She's always running around, so she might not be there.
Don
Don Hong's room? Oh, you mean the archives. He's just sort of living in there, I guess. I can't be bothered getting him out. March 7th's room is right next to the archives. You can visit him on the way.
Is that a phonograph?
You recognize this as well? Himiko always likes to bring back weird junk and try to fix it. That also got modified a bit.
All the
Pom-Pom
questions?
still needs to prepare for the Express's warp jump. You can look around the place yourself. No matter where you go on this train, Pom-Pom will always have my eyes on you.
Damn. Alright.
Himiko likes using the phonograph a lot. She says it can play melodies from the past. Welt likes collecting these jet black discs. It seems like they could be antiques. He'd be very happy if you could bring a few back.
Sure. Alright. Yay, I got one Stella Jade for that. Woo. Alright, we're nearly done with, like, the introduction and the first part of the story. At which point I am going to take a little break.
There seems to be the sound of electronic equipment.
Who's there?
I haven't even knocked.
I learned to sense incoming visitors after people kept barging in so frequently.
Wow.
Can I help you?
Just looking
Feel
around.
free. This is open to everyone on the Express. While many of the roads that Akivili traveled along no longer exist, I think it's still meaningful to record our adventures as current passengers of the Express. I enter the collected data into the Archives databank. I try to catalog the people and places the Express encounters, and compare and contrast them with the existing records. Do you see the terminal over there? It can be used to view information already stored in the databank. Do give it a go.
Okay. Hey, he's basically doing pretty much what I'm doing right now. Cataloging everything. In this case, I'm recording stuff. Okay. Can I talk to you
I'll
some
be
more?
entering any new information we encounter on future journeys, so drop by any time to check it out. We also have a shortcut on the terminal device.
Nice. I didn't know you could fix computers so well.
I'm not a...
Yeah.
I have matters to attend to. Feel free. So, if you're heading next door, keep it down. So, if you're heading next, keep it down.
Oh my god. It must be the absolutely fucking worst to live next to Marge.
The door is unlocked. Should I go in?
Yeah. Just a little peek.
Just one look should be fine, right?
Very pink. All kinds of gizmos are strewn about it. Not very tidy bit. The cozy rest area is in stark contrast to Don Hong's sparse floor bed next door.
Make a choice I won't regret. Reach the future. So much had happened in such a short time.
After staring at it for a while, you realize that the memories of this world aren't just your adventures. That's true. Some of those are just marches. It's a full-length mirror with frosted glass. It may have some kind of hidden meaning.
Hi. Hello. Attention all passengers. Attention all passengers. The express is about to conduct a warp jump. All passengers, please gather at the main hall. I repeat, the express is about to conduct a warp jump. All passengers, please gather at the main hall.
Soon. The door is locked, but there's a peculiar scent of coffee coming out of the room. The door doesn't even move an inch, as if it is glued in place. And there are no other rooms in here as well, at all. So, this is Himiko's room, and this would be Welt's room. We don't have a room. Which is peculiar. There she is.
There you are. Wait, this is your first trip. So that should be double the excitement, right?
I'm a little worried what lies ahead.
You're just like Mr. Yang, always worrying about things that haven't even happened yet. Young people should be energetic. Here, let's do some relaxation exercises. The first step is to grab a hold of the root cause of your anxiety.
You can't just grab something like
Well,
that?
it is a little abstract, but basically you just need to pinpoint what's bothering you. The second step is to focus all your anxiety on that point.
Is there some sort of mumbo-jumbo about transferring consciousness?
This is science! Don't get distracted. Focus.
Sure.
Now for step 3. Yank out that anxiety and cast it away with all your might.
Okay, well, cast out all the anxiety now.
Really? I've never been able to do it successfully myself. What does it feel like? Like all your worries have been swept away?
Sure. Alright, let's go.
Took long enough. But at least everyone's here now.
Where's Don
He
Hong?
won't be here, so just leave him be.
Alright.
Oh yeah, take these.
What's this?
A tiny bonus from the conductor to the passenger. Think of it as an investment in your future growth. Okay, everyone, hurry up and find a place to sit down. Try not to be like March. Always running around the express like a headless chicken. Pom-Pom's going to start the final preparations for the jump.
Are you ready to move on to the next planet? What's the next stop for the express?
The universe. The Astral Express. Eons. Did I get dragged into a science fiction movie or something? This Stellaron thing in my
Are you
body?
trying to touch the stars? I've done stuff like that before. But it wasn't stars for me, though. It was lights. When I first woke up after being rescued from the ice, I could see clusters of stars in front of me. I reached out for them automatically, but they turned out to be the carriage ceiling lights. The whole crew was watching me. It was pretty embarrassing.
Rescued from the ice?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Before all this, I was stuck in a huge block of ice drifting through space. Himeko and Mr. Yang and... who was it again? Anyway, they figured out a way to melt the ice and saved me.
Do you remember what happened before you were frozen?
I don't remember a thing. Who I am, where I'm from, my name. It's like everything was erased from my mind. March 7th was the day they found me, so it stuck. Ever since then, I've been hanging out on this train and following it to whatever destination it decides to stop at. I'm hoping that one day I can find my past. What am I talking about this for? A way to get everyone down, huh? Cheer up! It's not every day someone gets to ride on the Astral Express. Ah, here comes the conductor.
The express has reached a safe distance from the space station. We'll be jumping in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Turn to your seats, please. Both of you! Things could get bumpy.
Thanks, Pom-Pom. But did you really have to come and remind me? I'm not a newbie, you know.
Well, it wouldn't be necessary, but Miss March 7th likes to challenge herself. And falls over every time.
He is so done with her
That's
shit.
just called never giving up. Conductor, can I get a juice, please? Thank you!
We're jumping in 5 minutes. You can have something to drink when it's over.
But I'm thirsty now.
Can I talk to the others?
Jumps are like this. They may feel novel the first few times, but you'll slowly get used to them after a few more. As for the mechanism, well, if you're interested, I'll explain it to you in detail when we have more time. For now, just sit and wait. Remember to close your eyes. It helps with the dizziness.
Our next stop is a small planet called Eurilo 6.
Okay.
It's been thousands of years since the last time the Express paid a visit. The databank shows it was a lush and beautiful place.
So I wanted to
And
confirm
after all this
this.
time, it's possible that dramatic changes have occurred.
Because I forgot if Yarilo 6 was actually the target. And it is. So good to know.
Oh, don't worry about me. I just want to see if I can stay on my feet this time.
Why do you make things hard for yourself?
Don't be silly, this is fun. I like keeping busy. Otherwise, I start obsessing over pointless things. Well, don't mind me. Find a place to sit down and buckle up.
Alright. I can't talk to them, sorry. A very comfortable sofa. Feels like you'll fall right to sleep after sitting on it. Hold on tight and wait for this jump to finish. Let's go.
Hello? Hello, hello? return to your seats. The train is about to make the jump. Hold on, everyone.
I won't fall over. I won't fall over. I won't fall over.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
After all those millennia, is this what Eurilo 6 has become?
Uh-huh. So, that snowy planet is our destination this time?
Yes. Looks like this trailblazing expedition won't be easy.
Spatial readout anomaly. Star Rail stability is down to 12%. Schedule alteration. 7-day stopover time extended indefinitely.
No. Anomaly.
The complex locality of this world has been affected somehow. The Star Rail has been blocked off by something. Take an ordinary train as an example. It's like the tracks up ahead have suddenly snapped, and the way forward leads straight into a collapsing abyss.
That sounds not
The
fun
only
or safe.
sensible thing to do would be to brake hard, right?
Yeah.
If we try to force our way ahead, there could be a hefty price to pay.
This again? Don't tell me. It's gotta be.
The results of the preliminary analysis are here. The anomaly stems from a Stellaron, as always.
Stellaron. Me? Did I do that?
Yes, just like the one that's been placed into your body.
What exactly is a Stellaron, by the way? Just asking for a friend who's me.
Stellarons are clouded in mystery. Even Herta isn't able to fully understand them. But there's no need to worry. This isn't the first time our route has been obstructed by a Stellaron. Even if we don't know much about them, at least we know how to neutralize their influences.
The only thing we can say for sure is that their arrival causes massive changes to civilizations and ecosystems. They also generate distortions in space, such as fragmentums. There must be an inextricable connection between the Stellaron we're dealing with here and Eurilo 6 becoming a frozen planet.
Not that
Current
frozen,
theory
seeing the
is
water.
that Stellarons are seeds of disaster, planted by a certain eon throughout the universe. We can't continue to trailblaze without removing the source of the disaster.
Why can't the people in the world affected save themselves? So you're saying... No, so we're like a chivalrous band of cosmic knights.
Right! You finally get what we're all about. Pretty cool, huh?
I'd like to entrust this trailblazing expedition to March, Dan Hung, and you. The
Sure.
objective is clear. Find the Stellaron responsible for the disaster and the spatial distortions, and bring it back to the Express. We'll deal with the rest.
Awesome! We get to work as a team again.
Yay! You're not coming?
Someone has to stay on the train or Pom Pom will get lonely. Not to mention, Nanook threw us a glance just now. If we're targeted by the Antimatter Legion, then things could go south fast.
So it's still not our turn.
Aww.
I know you really want to go, but we should give the youngsters a chance to get out there on their own. It'll be a good opportunity for them to bond. March, if you two are ready, why not go and find Dan Hung? He's
Okay.
probably already started collating the ecological data and survey results for Eurilo 6. It's always good to know more about the destination before you start a journey.
Nerd. A grand, cool adventure. Alright. So I'm gonna break here and basically continue this Let's Play after I've done a bunch of other stuff, leveled up, did some warps and all of that kind of stuff. So There will be a cut. And I'm probably just gonna start right here. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye!